It is 7:02, and we are joined now by Mayor Catherine Pugh. Always good when you stop by to see us. You've got good news for people today, talking about the parking amnesty.
I call this a pre-Valentine's Day gift.
There you go.
Right? Do you have any parking tickets?
I had received one parking ticket a few years ago in the city of Baltimore, and it was all because of Jonathan Myers was late for a shoot that we were doing.
Jonathan.
Yes, but I was able to pay it off, and it's okay.
Good.
But yeah, it was $32, and I got to watch them write the ticket right in front of me. You know, it's one of those things where, okay, I took care of it.
Well, good, and I'm glad you paid it.
A lot of people don't.
A lot of people do not. In fact, guess what? 500,000 people.
Okay.
Well, 500,000 tickets
Right.
are out there that have been unpaid, and so there are about 320,000 motorists who have not paid their parking tickets plus fines to Baltimore City. And so this, call it the pre-Valentine's Day gift, where you don't have to pay those fines. And you know how those fines can accumulate.
And they keep adding up.
And they keep adding up and keep adding up. In fact, some people can't get their licenses renewed, can't get insurance, because all of these things get flagged if you don't pay these fines. And so we're saying this is an opportunity to just pay your ticket, and you'll be released from your fines. But if you got a boot, fee,
you're out of luck.
You're out of luck.
Towing, yeah, that's
So
what
What
they
made
call
you, it's been a while since
It's
we've
been
seen
13
this.
years.
So what made you bring it back now?
I thought it was a great thing to do for the people of Baltimore,
Okay.
because we want people to be able to get to work. We want people to be able to drive. We want people to be safe on our streets. And so the President City Council had talked to me about this as well, and we said, okay, let's do it.
How much money are we talking about, though? That if all 320,000 actually that are available,
it could be a lot. But let me just say, the last time we did this, I think it was about 150,000, and the city netted something like $3 million.
Oh, that's incredible.
Yeah, that's a good chunk.
We had a reporter out at the Ullman building this morning, and there was already a line. And
That's
so it made
what
sure
we
that
want.
people brought their stubs, and they get to
Right,
reduce
and
those
remember,
fees.
cash, in person, cash, certified check, money order, no personal checks. Okay.
And you don't have to go down to the Woolman building,
No,
because
you
that
don't
line's
have
going to
to.
be, I mean, that's going to be around the block a few times.
You can do it online.
Okay.
BaltimoreCity.gov. You can do it online. She's looking at me. You don't have any tickets, do you?
No,
Okay, good. So yes, you can do it online.
Okay.
Can I also remind folks that this is Black History Month?
Sure,
We're
absolutely.
kicking off Black History Month. We've got Frederick Douglass exhibit at City Hall. This is the 200th anniversary of Frederick Douglass. We're also kicking off Black Restaurant Week. The Baltimore City Community College is going to be in City Hall singing this evening at 6 p.m. We got a little reception. Wonderful artists, Gibbs is among them, graduated from Frederick Douglass High School. But pay those parking tickets,
And going with some news, I also just heard that the police, there's overtime issues, and now that you've changed the way that police department is supposedly going to be clocking in and clocking out. That's been an issue here.
It's a big issue. We're also auditing the police department at this particular point in time. But I also have some good news as well. We've had this violence reduction initiative going on now for about 3 months, and homicides are down by 20%. Non-fatal shootings down by 48%, and then we've got a new initiative starting next week. Well, actually, we've already started, and that's predictive policing, where we've got additional technology, $2 million for computers in cars. And I tell people Baltimore City didn't get them in 1997. I went to the state, we got $2 million. All of our cars will be outfitted very shortly. Gunshot detection, license plate readers, $5 million from Bloomberg Philanthropies for new lighting and stuff for the city.
And this, the new commissioner comes back, and you had even said that with the new commissioner, you were talking about the impatience of the previous commissioner. You had said you were impatient 3 times, I believe, when you were introducing Daryl D'Souza, the new commissioner now. How long before, that seems like it puts a little bit of pressure on the new police commissioner now, and did Commissioner Davis hinder any, because you had brought it up, that you had brought up the VRI yourself?
Yeah, well, the VRI was my initiative, and I can say one of the things that Davis was able to help us get through was getting that consent decree done. We did in 60 days what some cities took 13 to 14 months to do, because he had gone through that in Prince George's County. So that was very helpful to us. But the day-to-day violence is something that this city has to focus on, and getting those police officers on our streets is important. But I do want people to know that the process of becoming a police officer was just too long. 9 months before you would even get to the academy. 10.5 months mandated training. We can't do anything about that. But I took my Bloomberg team, we got that down to 4 months, so now it's 14.5 months. This will be the first year that we will pass the attrition rate. More police officers coming in, more police officers from Baltimore City. We are at 2,000. My goal is to get us up to almost 3,000 police police officers in our city because we were authorized at one time at 3,300 police officers. So I'm very excited. 4 classes currently at the Academy.
Good.
Baltimore City, young people from people want to be police officers in Baltimore City. So we're excited. Starting a cadet program, starting a program where we'll be working with high school graduates in our programs for them, apprenticeship programs for them. So we're excited about where we're going with violence.
You got so much going on, you can't even take a breath in there.
I'm trying to get it all in because I know my time is going to be up in a few seconds. But don't forget to pay those parking tickets.
That's right. She's giving you a break for the day. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.